Why am I escaping the city I used to love and enjoy? From that to this empty streets, rundown shops, no friends in sight, checkpoints at almost every intersection, and people chose to be homeless. This was the state of Shanghai, but I digress. I'm talking about my own escape after all. 6 a.m. on May 11th. If everything goes well today, fingers fucking crossed, I'll be leaving Shanghai midnight tonight. So I really need this to work. I really hope this works. I really need today to work. After endless phone calls with Juwei or compound management, I finally got this paper. This is a paper that says the compound is allowing me to go outside and take a COVID test and can potentially be out of Shanghai soon. It's not the final step, but it is a step. I don't know if it was my mental health or the state of the whole situation. Probably both. Every step was difficult, even the simple act of packing. I woke up at 3 a.m. Couldn't get back to sleep because I'm just way too anxious about everything. So I decided to wake up and start packing. Being on a run to escape a city, I don't know, it's not... I didn't plan for this. Despair and hopelessness. I'm picking out jewelries to take it with me so that even if I become a refugee or homeless, it can still be a fabulous one. I'm having a stomachache and a headache, I think from lack of sleep or anxiety. I'm having this kind of a fever chills. I think all these physical body reactions are because of how nervous I feel right now. If there's anything wrong with any of these documents, we're gonna be sent back. But there's no home because we promised our compound once we step out the compound, we're not allowed back in. If we were rejected by the border police, we will be officially homeless. And I think that's the scariest part of this whole thing. The first ride was to take us from Shanghai to its border city, Suzhou, and we were stopped by police right before heading onto the highway. The police was asking why we were in a car driving somewhere. We were heavily questioned because the driving permit of the driver was not from our district. The driver had to lie and say that we were COVID recovering patients going back home to get us out of the situation. It was genuinely scary and I thought we will be chased off the car for sure. The Shanghai Suzhou border police were so much easier. He simply asked us to show our green codes and that's it. Time for ride 2. We made the car switch on the highway, on the emergency drive lane, right next to the trucks flying by, because it was risky to stop at the rest stop that is so close to Shanghai still. As the sun rising, we made our first proper stop at a rest stop somewhere in Zhejiang. Having that first bite of fresh apple out in an open area, that is truly the taste of freedom. And oh my god, we got KFC. Oh my god. Excuse me, got a little emotional there. First ice cream and junk food in 40 fucking days. Notice it's the driver who helps us to buy all the food because you need to scan location code whenever you are going inside a building. And we cannot blow the cover that we came from Shanghai, which means we were banned from all the bathrooms as well for the entirety of this trip. We peed outside the bathroom. Here's the bathroom and here's where we peed. Pretty organic, I guess. Did I mention this was a 22 hours car ride across 5 provinces over almost 2,000 kilometers? As the sun goes down, we made our third car transfer. That's the final car that would drive us close enough to Chengdu city.
And we made it, almost. The driver was afraid he might be taken away and quarantined along with us, so he had to drop us off on the highway exit ramp and told us to walk through the toll booths ourselves. So that's what we did. No one really questioned us about why were we walking on the highway. I assumed they were so used to it at that point. And this is where we were told to wait for a car to pick us up for Central Hotel quarantine.
I made it to Chengdu! This feels surreal. I still can't believe I made it.